Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing this evening? Let me just check that we've got everything here. We've got the comments there. Yes, we've got the live video there. Yes, we're all ready to go. How is everybody this evening? I hope you're doing very well. I was sorry, I did put the time up as 6:30 initially because I was thinking the soccer's on um, and all that, and then I actually ended up getting the feeling, no, I've got to do it back at this time when I know the World Cup's on. But anyway, I felt like this was the Women's World Cup is on this evening in Australia. But anyway, I just felt it was the right time to do the healing, and maybe the energies are good tonight for a world healing. So I felt like this is the right time to do it. So I'm happy that you can join me. And of course, for those that can't join us tonight, the replay is up to watch as normal. We'll put the replay up to watch as normal. So welcome everybody. If you're coming in, just say hi and we'll get started. It might be quite a simple healing tonight, actually, but the idea of what I felt was, or what I've been guided to do, is kind of raise and lift our own energies, or send healing to ourselves first, get our own vibrations, our own energies in touch, in tune, in alignment. And then when we reach a certain energetic level within ourselves and perhaps within the group that forms, we would then going to send that healing out to everybody in the world or the planet, or the intent would be then, as we reach a certain level or certain vibration or a certain healing or a certain alignment within ourselves, we can then at an energetic level send it out to the world, or the consciousness of the world, or the people of the world, or the planet Earth, just depending on what I'm guided as we go through. So I don't really prepare much as such. I just kind of get into alignment and then start talking. And as I talk, the guidance comes to me, and then we just go along. And it's going to take about an hour, but I'm not sure it's going to be a huge healing for ourselves. It might be more a gentle one, but sometimes that's okay. We need gentle, we need big, sometimes we need smaller and gentle other times. So we'll just see how we go as we go along. So if you've watched my videos before, you know, sort of pieces together as we go along. But the intent is to sort of send healing out to the world by the end. But as I just said to us, you kind of got to get yourself in an energetic, in a good energetic space before we do that. Or just making sure that we are in a good energetic space to do that. So in a moment, I'm going to begin the healing. So as I said, firstly, we're going to sort of heal ourselves or get ourselves into alignment, and then secondly, sending healing out to the world. So it's kind of good if you could do the whole thing at once. Although if you do get disrupted or you get distracted or something, the replay, as I said, will be up to watch later, so you can complete the whole healing. Because it kind of makes sense by the time we get to the end, just sort of go through a little journey together, and then it kind of makes sense by the end. So I always like to drink plenty of water. And if possible, stay for the whole thing. Okay, so if anybody's here, just say hi. So what I'm seeing to start off with is actually to create a ball of light. So I'm going to, in a moment, create this ball of light, and this ball of light is to actually aid and assist and heal ourselves to start off with. And I will create this energy ball of light, and what will probably happen is I'll then get everybody, I'll send the energy ball out to everybody. Now, this is for us personally to start off with. So we're healing ourselves and getting ourselves in alignment first before we then go to the world healing. I'm just checking the layout here because I say this nearly every time I do it. They seem to shift and change where the comments and things are. So, but it's all fine. So let me just get into, just to start with, I'd just like to, Archangel Michael, the angel of protection. Archangel Michael, please put a beautiful light of protection around us. And also, what I usually do when I do my healing, so Archangel Michael place a beautiful light of protection around us. And then also, what I often do when I'm doing my healing sessions is say something like, higher self, prepare me. That's so if you're ready now to start the healing, I'm starting the healing for ourselves. As I said a minute ago, healing ourselves first and then sending it out to the earth. Archangel Michael, light of protection around us. Higher self, prepare me. I know that's quite simple, but I often say that. It kind of then shifts us into an alignment to be ready to accept the healing that's coming. Archangel Michael, light of protection for us. Higher self, prepare me, or higher self, align me. Your higher self will know what to do if you say that. Hello, Renee. Nice to have you here. We've just started the healing. We're going to, first of all, send some healing for ourselves, and then towards the end, we'll be sending it out for the world or planetary healing. So the first step, Archangel Michael, light of protection around us. And then secondly is higher self, prepare me. Now, the higher self will know what to do. Sometimes you may not need any preparation as such, but it's just a good one just to kind of ease us into the healing to start with. It's almost like we're going from our normal lives and now we're preparing for a spiritual healing. So, Archangel Michael, please place a beautiful light of protection around us. And the next thing, higher self, prepare me. Now, if you've done my healings, you'll know I kind of start something similar most of the time, but that's okay. So just sit with that. Sometimes it just takes a minute, so we've still got a few people coming in. Archangel Michael, please place a beautiful light of protection around me, and higher self, prepare me, or higher self, align me. And I'm actually just meaning higher self, get us ready kind of thing, but you can say higher self. And the next thing to say is, it is my free will and choice to begin the healing or to allow the healing that's coming soon. It's almost like I feel like it's good to say these affirmations just to prepare us. Archangel Michael, protection. Higher self, prepare me or align me. And then the third kind of thing that's nice to say is, it's my free will and choice to allow the healing that's coming. It's my free will and choice to allow the healing, which we're going to do in a moment. It's just kind of a preparation steps. Okay, so let me see what's going on. Something quite interesting is happening. Although I'm feeling like there's a lot of people coming forward for healing today, my feeling was to prepare us individually for healing. And I don't expect a huge amount of people to be watching this, but I'm getting the feeling that there's a lot of people coming forward for healing here at this moment. It may be that I need to, I'll leave that one for a minute. So as we move on to the healing, then maybe that I have to send it out with the intent to send it out to a lot of people. Just asking the Okay, let's go back to what I said. Archangel Michael, light of protection, higher self, prepare me. It's my free will and choice to allow the healing which is coming. Now, if there may be people that watch this in the future, so that there is no time. Whenever you watch this, it will be the right time, as I will place this up on the replay. I may even put a copy up on YouTube. I'm not sure. I'm just seeing quite a number of people coming forth with us to join us with this healing. So I'm thinking we're preparing perhaps quite a few people that may watch this in the future for healing as well. So whenever you watch this, it should work as well as the people that are watching me now live. And welcome if you are actually watching me now live. Higher self, prepare us all. Now, what the next thing I was going to do is create a beautiful ball of silver light. And this silver light will be going into our solar plexus, and that is the beginning of our own personal healing. So I'm kind of getting the feeling they're showing me that we're going to send healing to everybody on the earth. That's kind of what I think they're showing me. I thought they were showing me that a lot of people are going to watch this, but that's okay. Sometimes they do give me some visuals, and I'm not 100% sure what it is until we go along a bit. But I'll go with both of those. It could be either. But in the meantime, what we're all going to get is I'm kind of creating this ball of silver light at the moment. And in a moment, I'm going to pass that silver light to you while you're watching it. And it'll just be a matter of absorbing that silver ball of light. I feel like it will go into our solar plexus energy area, solar plexus energy, and you will absorb that silver light for your own healing to commence with. Hello, Vicky. Welcome. Nice to have you here, Vicky. Just quickly run through. First step, Archangel Michael, place a beautiful light of protection. Second step, higher self, prepare me. You just say these to yourself or just say yes when I say them. The third thing was it's my free will and choice to accept the healing. The healing's just about to come to you. So the fourth thing is I'm creating this ball of silver light. And once I create it, I'm going to then pass it to you to be absorbed into your solar plexus. I guess it could kind of absorb into your aura, but I'm getting more into the solar plexus where you kind of take things in the world. So sometimes day to day things put you out a little bit, and then if it's communication, it goes into your throat. If it's love and relationships, it kind of goes into your heart. If it's more general, like day to day things, worries, concerns that happen day to day, we put it into our solar plexus. But in saying that, often I've put energies into people's solar plexus to allow it to go through their whole system. It just seems to be a chakra that kind of is good for like an entrance way into your healing, if that makes sense. But anyway, no, that's absolutely. Vicky's just written sorry for being late. No, that's fine, Vicky. You'll catch up. We're only just beginning. So anyway, this silver light's going to be absorbed into your solar plexus. Now, silver to me, I mean, it's just the color that my guides have chosen. It's generally speaking, the people that are watching this will benefit from this silver light. It tends to mean a little bit more of a deeper healing. The colors that they put are nice and soft and healing as well. Like the colors of the rainbow can go into your chakras for healing to help you balance and realign. The silver to me tends to go deeper. It tends to mean sometimes things that perhaps could have been there for a long time and are ready to shift. Now, I'm just generalizing, but silver to me almost to me means physical and spiritual healing, physical and astral healing, to be more precise. So the chakras to me are physical, then we astral bodies are astral. This silver light, ball of silver light that I'm going to pass you in a moment, feels to me to be a deep healing beyond the physical. That we don't have to be too specific about what this silver light's going to do. I don't think it just will absorb it into our body and say, yes, we accept it, if it be for my highest good, something like that. But my feeling and my understanding, silver light's often chosen for a deeper healing when a couple of deep issues are ready to shift or move. And as even more so, I feel silver can extend into the astral. So it's a healing beyond the physical. Let me prepare the silver light. Silver ball of light here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pass it to you. So even you're all watching me, but you all get your own silver ball of light. Just imagine that I'm passing it just to you. Obviously, there's more people than one watching, but you'll all get your own ball of silver light. So just imagine this is your own personal ball of silver light. The higher self and guides work it out anyway. So I'm creating a nice ball of light here for you. In a moment, it's going to go into your solar plexus. So I might just quickly run over. Sorry, I know I've said this quite a number of times, but let me just go over the steps again. The first step was Archangel Michael, please place a beautiful light of protection around me. Archangel Michael being the angel of protection. The second was higher self, prepare me. You can just say yes, or you can repeat it to yourself. The third one was it's my free will and choice to accept this healing, which is the ball I'm about to send you. And then the fourth bit is accepting this silver ball. Now I feel like it's ready now. This silver ball of light will now pass it into your solar plexus. So I guess you can just imagine that it's going in. So here we go. Here, just breathe it in, and here's your silver ball of light. There you go. So as the silver ball of light, just breathe it in. Your higher self, you might even feel tingles in your body because it's like your higher self and guides know what to do anyway. So they're helping with you, helping you accept it. They're kind of helping you with your beliefs. Sometimes you think, oh, how can that work? But just kind of with your belief system, believe that Tony's sending me this beautiful silver ball of light and I'm absorbing it into my solar plexus for a healing of the physical and spiritual, or physical and astral, or a deeper healing that is beyond the physical, something along those lines. It feels like there's some deep issues that are ready to come out or ready to be healed, that this silver light is going to assist with you. Let me just do that one more time. I'm creating a silver ball of light. And the silver ball of light, for anybody that's watching, is going into your solar plexus, absorbing into your chakras and your astral bodies even too. Physical, spiritual, astral. Here we go. Some of you have already got it, but here, if you can have two, there you go. There's this silver ball of light into your solar plexus. Thank you, I accept the silver light. You can say, I thank Tony's guides, or you just say, I thank my guides, because it's a combination. We're working together. Your guides and higher self kind of know what I'm doing, and they'll do it. You can't, nothing can go wrong. It's just, I accept the silver light. I accept the silver light. I've just got a message here. Michaela said, my video is not working. So excuse me, so I may not be able to watch. I can't watch. That's okay. Well, if you can't, you'll be able to watch the replay. Excuse me. So I'm just going to have a sip of water. So we're just accepting the silver ball of light. You really only need one, but I did the demonstration twice. I might even do it again. You really only need one, but sometimes I'm repeating the same thing. Just, I find sometimes it clicks when I repeat the same thing, something clicks. So here's another silver ball of light. As I said, you really only need one. I'm just doing it in case somebody's just watched, or sometimes just repeating the same thing. You get a deeper understanding. Or here we go. There's a silver light into your solar plexus. So just breathe it in. It's my free will and choice to accept the silver light. See, that time I felt a click. So it's either me that's accepted it, or we've done it right, or we just needed to. Sometimes I just feel like we need to repeat things. We get a deeper level of understanding, or something clicks and then we finally accept it. Just breathe that in for a few moments. Now I would play some music and we could all relax, but I'm not sure which music's available without the copyright. I'll have to look into that actually. So we might just spend a couple of minutes just meditating. We might not as well, but anyway, just absorbing our silver light at the moment. Free will and choice to accept that healing from the silver light. Just let it float through all your body. You may be feeling it quite nicely. You could say something, I absorb the silver light on all levels of my being. Just relaxing after accepting the silver light, healing. Just absorbing the silver light into wherever it needs to go. That kind of thing. Ooh. Very good, everybody. So basically, we've accepted a ball of silver light, and we're just waiting for that to absorb, to process. That's coming. I can feel it still processing a little bit. Now, with that energy, it seems as though we've absorbed it into our solar plexus. I feel like it's in our physical body, but there is now a feeling that it's extending out into our auras, our astral field. So I guess they're kind of saying that the energy will go beyond the physical. So there's different layers to our being. So we're physical, we're astral, we're etheric, and the silver light's having an effect on many of our spiritual levels, or of our astral, our etheric, all those different levels. So just allow that silver light to spread out into your energy systems, or just know that it's taking your healing beyond the physical. Yeah, just I was kind of feeling more of a physical and close, but there's a great expansion available with this silver light as well. So just allow that energy to expand you. Just imagine that it's quite expansive what that energy can do. It's not like a contained energy. It's not like directly healing one thing. It seems to be quite expansive. Renee said, thank you. Feeling in my lower endometriosis and lower back pain. Renee, do you mean that it's healing the pain, or you're feeling pain? You're healing the pain, or you're feeling the pain because of that? Because sometimes yes, the energy can relax pain and things like that. Sometimes it can actually, you can feel a little bit of pain as emotions shift, but what would happen is you sort of go through this stage where you might feel a little bit of pain, but as it shifts, the pain should move. But I feel like you mean that it's easing your pain, which is actually quite good. You can say, I ask my higher self to make any necessary adjustments. I ask my higher self to make any necessary adjustments while the healing's coming through. That often helps as well. So very good. Shifting, that's good. I'm glad, Renee, that's shifting. So the healing is beyond the physical. That's kind of where they're going with that, which I feel is good. The healing is beyond the physical. I just get that awareness once again that we healed our physical, but it's beyond the physical. It's many of our layers or levels that the energy is going out to, or just get the feeling of the healing is quite expansive, something along those lines. Very good, everybody. Very, very good. I just feel I've got to go over it again. I know I have repeated this a number of times. So the steps we've done today so far is Archangel Michael place a beautiful light of protection around us, or a powerful light of protection. Higher self prepare me, higher self prepare me, or higher self align me. The next bit was it's my free will and choice to accept the healing. We're saying that before we actually had been sent the healing. It's my free will and choice to accept the healing. I believe saying it prior to getting the energy actually helps us to align with the energy. And then the fourth step, I actually created that silver ball, and that silver ball went into our solar plexus. And it was a healing for the physical and beyond the physical into the other layers, our outer layers, and we actually extended the energy out a little bit in our kind of like imagining it, but you can kind of imagine that it's going, the silver light's going beyond the physical. And that is actually very good. I'm getting a pat on the back, so I feel like we've done it correctly. Very good, everybody. So that's kind of like our personal healing. So the idea for tonight was to do a little bit of healing on ourselves, lift our energies up a little bit, and then we're going to look at sending energy out to the planet. Christy said, thank you. You're very welcome, Christy. I'm just sitting with that energy a little bit. I can still feel it shifting. Just so now we've received that silver light healing. I'm just feeling it still moving. It's kind of complete. We kind of got it, but it's still shifting a little bit, I guess. I feel like some of us may need more healing, but generally speaking, we're at a little bit higher or a lot higher energy vibration where we're now kind of stable enough within ourselves to then be able to send healing out to others. I feel like I connected, so thank you again. Oh, that's very good. That's very good to hear. So I'm just letting that, as I said, we accepted the silver light. I'm just letting it kind of calm or settle, or just it's just still processing a little. Now, my guides often do not unusual, but kind of world healings in a way that you might not expect. Like I know one time they were getting me to visualize the planet in your hand, and we just basically sent light to the world, but the world was in our hands. So they do it a little differently, but after, like the days after and following, I get this feeling that it's quite profound what they do, but they kind of simplify it, if that makes sense. So I just thought I would explain that because I'm not exactly sure how they might get us to send healing out to the planet, but it's often in a way that I wouldn't expect. And as I said, in the days following, I actually start to feel what they've done, and it can be quite powerful and profound with these world healings. So it is a time of awakening. So by us offering healing out to people, that can really aid and assist people in awakening. And it's really up to each individual person on the planet whether they choose to awaken or not. But you can send light out to help people shift and awaken if they choose to. We can never obviously force anybody to awaken or that, but we can send energies to assist them. Some people aren't meant to awaken. They're meant to go down a path in life where they choose not to awaken. So there's all different choices. We can always just aid and assist in whatever way we're guided or feel, though. So let me just get some insight into the way that we're actually going to heal the planet. Okay, just asking now, we've had our personal healing with the silver light. I'm just going to have a drink of water, and then I'm going to ask them once again how we're going to do it. How's everybody going? I think I've read out all the comments. We're just waiting for the next bit. Just feel like we might need a little bit more actually energy balancing after that silver light. I do believe also once we start receiving healing, we might feel like we need more personal healing. And that may be the case for myself and for all of us. But at this time, I'm feeling the healing that we've just done with that silver light is enough now to allow us to send healing out to the earth. So we're actually here tonight to bring healing to the world. You may feel like you need a little bit more personal healing, though, but we're ready now to send healing out to the world. So I am getting that we're going to imagine the planet in our hands. So the planet is our hand, in our hand. We're imagining, I'm just getting the way that we're going to do that. We're just not quite ready. Higher self, please align me with the planetary healing for this evening. It's my free will and choice to allow myself to see and be guided of the planetary healing now. Higher self, please guide me of the planetary healing. This is very interesting, people. This does often happen, and I'll just double check. They may want us to take a little break. I know it's kind of, we've only done something quite simple, but sometimes they like us just to have a couple of minutes break. Well, my guides seem to do that often, and then we'll come back with the earth healing. So let me just double check that, because I don't want to stop the live unless we're supposed to. I feel like that's what's going to happen. So we've had our silver light healing, and we're going to take a couple of minutes break. And after that few minutes, I'm going to come back with the world healing. So I'll stop the live video now, but then you'll have to come back in a couple of minutes, and I'll go live again on the same page in the same place, and we'll continue with the world healing. You may just need a drink of water or a toilet break, or you may just want to have a stretch. I feel like the world healing is a kind of a different energy to the personal healing, and we're just kind of flip into this different energy in the break, and then I'll come back. I'll guide you through everything that we need to do for the world healing. So once again, we're going to have a little break now. I'm going to turn off the live video and come back with a second part in a couple of minutes on the same page. So I'll see you all in a couple of moments, maybe 3 or 4 minutes.